Welcome back to the Turtle Beach MLG PAX Prime Invitational. It's time to recap day 2, and what a day 2 it's been, Benson. So much action going on each and every match.
It's been so crazy. We've seen clutches, we've seen comebacks, we've seen chokes, we've seen one-game hard points, we've seen just some emotional players.
Everything you can think of in Call of Duty, it happens.
That's why we love COD Esports. Today has really emphasized that, you know, all the different plays that we've seen. I mean, every single game that we've seen on main stage today has just been jam-packed with Call of Duty action, just everything we love. And even the side stage as well, from stuff I've been hearing from the players, some crazy plays being made. All
right, so let's waste no time here. Let's pop up the standings after day 2. So you see that phase, they're in the lead, 10-5 in map count. Unite Gaming, they're in second place, 9-6. Complexity, they are 8-4. Envious, 8-7. Source 6-6. Caliber 6-6. Impact 5-7. Bad History 2-13.
So interesting, you know, we were saying Envious have been kind of struggling, but yeah, they're sat in 4th place right now.
What's keeping them in that is, you know, third map wins like that. That's what's keeping them in
winning
the game.
Those S&Ds, like we just saw, that is what is keeping them in the top 4 for now. Source 6-6 though. The big point here is Envious. They have 2 games tomorrow, okay? They need to win at least 2 maps from each game tomorrow if they're going to have any chance of staying within that top 4. But the big surprise is FaZe, if I'm honest. They have just been going off today.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to see them much on the main stage, but clearly they've been playing so well on the side station. But if you added up the total count for Envious as well, they played a total of 15 games. A lot of teams, they've only played around 12, so they're a game ahead of some teams. We'll see if that plays a factor going into day 3 tomorrow.
It's gonna. I definitely think it will, because, you know, as I said, they only have a total of 6 more maps that they can potentially make. But you can see there the games that we have tomorrow, and some fantastic games. Impact versus Envy, or Caliber versus Astonished Bad History. You guys actually get to vote overnight for this, which is kind of cool. So make sure you are using those hashtags with MLG as well. Complexity versus Team Caliber going on at 1 o'clock. What a game that's going to be. But this is where it gets really interesting. Going into the last day of the round robin tournament, there's just going to be so many upsets. The later we get into the day, there's going to be teams that really, they're not playing for anything at some point, but it's going to affect the top 4.
Yeah, they want to play spoiler at the end. They want to try to come out with as many map wins as possible. But if you guys missed any of the action from day 2, the VOD will be on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/officialmlgcod, or you could stay tuned for when we close out the stream. We're going to be rebroadcasting it all day long until we go live tomorrow at 12 p.m. Pacific.
I can't wait for tomorrow. It's just going to be just so good. So much Call of Duty action. If today is anything to go by, tomorrow can only get better. And if tomorrow's any better, well,
imagine the finals.
Exactly. It's just going to be some of the best Call of Duty action I think we've ever seen.
All right, well, that's going to wrap up here day 2 for the Turtle Beach MLG PAX Prime Invitational. Once again, you can catch all the action tomorrow. We go live right here on this channel at 12 p.m. Pacific.